What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade. And last Saturday, I put out a video showing you one of my favorite places to farm for badass enemies, which is located in Crackmass Cove. And many of you reached out in the comment section, and you recommended I try out another location located in Tangledrift by the Murder Church. And my friends, first of all, thank you so much for the tips. Secondly, this is one of the best farming areas in the game. So today I wanted to put together a video and highlight this spot for those of you that may not know about it as yet. It is another great location in this game where you can farm for a ton of gear in a short amount of time. We're talking legendaries, chaotic, volatile, and if you're at chaos level 35, primordial gear as well. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor, hit that like button as well. And remember, we are currently having a giveaway for an Xbox Series X. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced on July 4th of this year. So getting to the footage itself, you can see that I started off in Tangledrift. I went to the fast travel point where the Murder Church is. You go through, the little archway, go up the stairs, down the slide, and you're going to get to that first save point, which you just saw. Now, once you're there, you'll go through another archway, and you'll see one round of skeleton enemies right here, badasses. It's really a great little place to farm if you choose to do so. Now, this part is optional because the main farm is a little bit further on. However, you still can get some pretty decent gear here if you want. Otherwise, you do have the option of running completely straight through. Now, regardless if you've chosen to engage with that first round of enemies, which again is completely up to you, you're going to want to go to this location on the map. Now, if you do engage with them, my recommendation is now, once you get through that, just book it non-stop to the marker that you set on the map. You're going to see wyverns and different enemies, whatever it is. I just don't want to waste my time. I want to get to this spot because once we get there, we are going to farm that area over and over and over again. You'll see in a moment, once we get to the actual farming location, there is another save point. Now, at that point, that is where your respawn location is going to happen. And what I choose to do is once I've interacted with that save point, because that becomes, like I said, the respawn location, I fast travel back to Brighthoof, load up an ammunition, because there are so many enemies in a small amount of space. I want to make sure I have enough ammo to get through the thing. And my friends, it is like fish in a barrel. You are absolutely able to light everything up. Now, one of the most beneficial things about a farming area like this is, first of all, for those of you that haven't gotten to endgame as yet, it is a great way to level up your character and get a ton of loot. And for those of you that have gotten to endgame, it just gives you another option than farming the chaos chamber over and over. I've heard from a ton of you out there saying you get kind of burnt out, running chaos runs over and over and over again. Even though it is incredibly efficient, you can pick your targeted loot at the end, but like I said, it's another option and you can rip through this thing really quick. Now, once you've cleared the entire area, which has a mini boss as well, which is great, you then have the option of how you want to respawn. And as most of you know, you do have multiple options in regards to that. You can save and exit, and that will put you back at that respawn location. You can change your chaos level, which will do the same, or you can fast travel back to Brighthoof. You can go to a vending machine, restock up on stuff, and then again, you will be put back at that save location. Which brings me to the point of talking about loot luck. Now, a lot of you reach out in all of these videos asking, is the loot luck bug visual? Does it really affect your actual loot drop, the quality of loot, things like that? Now, the game and multiple other creators have, confirmed that it is just a visual bug, so it shouldn't be affecting you at all. However, if you're playing, you notice your loot luck drops and you see a difference in the quality of loot you're getting, let me know in the comments section down below. I'll see what I can find out. Now, as most looter shooter games go, you're going to have good sessions and bad sessions. There are sometimes I get a ton of great loot, other times not so much. But again, if you think it's affecting your gameplay, please let me know. One final recommendation I'd like to pass along, and this is really for new players, who are just jumping into the game now, is if you find yourself struggling in the game, keep in mind there is enemy scaling, so as you get stronger, so do the enemies. So what I tend to do is, as I was leveling up, if I got to a certain point where I was really having a hard time with the enemies, I would just take a good 30 minutes, farm certain locations like this, stock up on some decent gear, and then getting further was much, much easier. The other thing I want to make sure I mention, and again, this is for newer players, is the difficulty you choose in this game does not affect the quality of loot that you get. Difficulty only impacts your XP, your gold, as well as the moon orbs that you get. When it comes to the chaos levels, however, the higher the chaos level does increase the drop chance of better loot. So again, they are two very different things. So the main thing you want to focus on when you're farming is you want to farm at the highest chaos level that you possibly can. With all that being said, I want to take a moment as always and thank you all for your incredible support of this channel and my Tiny Tina's Wonderlands videos. It's been completely overwhelming and I am so sincerely thankful you're becoming a part of this gaming family. At this point, I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. However, like I mentioned at the beginning, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor, hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.